Hey everybody, and welcome back to Dad Bear DIY and another video in our 1999 Jeep Cherokee interior refresh series. Not sure how long this series is going to go. I'm trying to keep the videos to a reasonable length, so they might be broken up into shorter bits. So we are picking up today from the progress we made a couple of days ago. We've gotten all of the interior parts out of the rear of the Jeep, up there to the break in the flooring. Door panels haven't come off yet. That'll probably be one of the last things. Today though, we are going to be removing the front seats and the console so that I can remove the carpet from up front and have it aside so that I can begin planning to clean that. I'm not sure how far along we're going to get with that. A little bit late start today just because it was a lot cooler outside for longer than I expected this morning, and still coming a little bit of a cold. I didn't want to make things any worse or prolong anything like that by being out here in the cool. So that's what we're going to work on today. Not a whole lot else I can think to add as far as that. We're just going to keep chugging along. I probably am going to need to replace the driver's seat once the carpet's out, just in case I do need to take this vehicle somewhere I need it for something prior to us getting all the sound deadener in and all of the interior reinstalled. So that might get put in there. So I'm not sure how long I'll be out here today, but that's the plan. If I get that done today, that'll be good. I want to thank everybody for checking out the channel and the videos. I really appreciated the comments on our first video that we put out the other day with J Bear in it. That was really nice. He appreciated it. I appreciated it, and I thank everybody that watches that video and leaves comments. Speaking of that, go ahead and hit that like button, and if you haven't already, click the subscribe and notification bell so you can find out when we got new stuff coming out, and make sure to share it if you know somebody that's would be interested in these type of videos, or perhaps is looking at doing DIY stuff. We don't just do stuff on the Jeep, we do stuff otherwise. And that being said, also, if you've got questions, comments, gripes, support, suggestions for projects, or questions about other projects that maybe we haven't done it yet, leave a comment and I will reply. I appreciate every one of those. So thank you for checking out the videos. Unfortunately, this is really the only angle I'm going to be able to give you guys. If you're not aware, which I don't know why you would be, I film all of these on my previous cell phone, and I have noticed that on sunny days, like it's sunny right now, even though it's relatively cool outside, if the camera sits in the sun, it will overheat and it'll shut off. So I've got it in the shade. This is about the best view I'm going to be able to get. I threw a moving blanket over the hood so it didn't reflect too much light in. Hopefully you guys will be able to see some of what I'm doing, but it's the best I can do. So thanks again for checking out the videos. I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I will come back and see you at the end. Thanks again for checking us out. Just a reminder, if you're doing a project like this where you're spending a significant amount of time working on the inside of your car with your doors open, you probably want to make sure you disconnect the battery so that you don't drain the battery by having the doors open. We've already done that. Those of you who saw the wiper motor transmission assembly video. Yep, that's what these are. Okay. We'll remember seeing that this is a, I don't know how well this is going to focus. It's a two-part clip. And especially when they're dirty and you can't tell that it's two separate pieces, the temptation is to go underneath this wide and you try to pull up and it'll break them. Look at it. This top part is actually slotted. So you put there, you lift up, and what it does is it allows this to compress and the whole thing just pulls up. Not sure how well I'm going to be able to do this, but I'll see if I can give you guys a quick look. So with the exception of those wires being put in, which I have no idea when they were put in, to run for the strobes, my guess is that this carpet has not been pulled up in any way during the life of this Jeep. See, there's some dirt. And you can see a little bit of that surface rust there behind the passenger seat. But mostly, I'll try to take it up front so you can see there. But mostly just dirt. I'm wondering if that, you see that connector right there? I'm wondering if that's the connector that's supposed to lead to the power seat controls. Wouldn't surprise me. There you go. Surface rust. Nothing too bad. We're gonna get all this cleaned up. We're gonna degrease it, and we're gonna put down some sound deadener similar to that silver stuff you see there. If you're curious, when I was taking out the thing, if my console support was broken, it's not, because it's been replaced. It was one of the first things I actually replaced when I got this. It's the Rough Country steel console bracket there. It's about the only... No, I've got Rough Country, the upgraded tie rod. So I'm going to take that out, and I'm going to clamp it up on the fence. And we are going to pressure wash it. Pressure wash it hard. The tape says we've been taping for an hour and 22 minutes or something like that. It didn't have to take that long. I know I move slow, but that's just to try to make my evenings bearable. So, dirty work, yeah, but it just depends on how long it's been up. And despite being dirty, I mean, honestly, that carpet's, again, it's holding its shape well. It's not afraid, there's no tears. It's actually in good shape other than being dirty. So hopefully pressure washing it will bring it back to you know, closer to its original color or shade, and just making sure it dries out completely will be the big thing after that, and then get it back in, and that'll save me the $550 it would have been to replace that. So, but what you save in dollars, you pay in labor, self-labor. So, if there's anything you saw that you're not sure about, you got a question about, or maybe I could have done it an easier way, drop it in the comments. I'd love to see it. If you've done anything like this and you've got recommendations from, you know, for this point moving forward up until the point where we're getting the carpet back in, please let me know. All about sharing information, and I'm never too afraid to ask for help. So, but we'll keep working on it. Like I said, I may end up having to put the driver's seat back in just to get around, if need be, but nothing to do with that. Real quick, unless I absolutely have to, I don't plan on taking the trim covers off the A-pillars, and I really hope I don't have to, because right now I can't figure out how to get them off without tearing them up. So if you know how to do that, could you drop that in the comments? That would be awesome. Thanks for watching the video, guys. I'm not going to drag this out any longer. I appreciate you following along. Remember, like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell, comment, and we'll keep chugging along. Before I knew it, it was already the last week of April pretty much, and it just went by so fast. So this is probably end up taking a lot longer than I thought, especially at the pace that I work. And we still have other projects planned. We've got paint. We're going to be painting again. Not the Jeep, but doing some work on the Aveo. That's all weather dependent. And until then, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and always, always be safe, guys. And I'll see you on the other side. But until then, I should go.